brought to you by Evinrude, makers of the innovative line of E-Tech outboards and the official outboard of On the Water TV.
Welcome to On the Water TV. I'm Kevin Blinkoff, editor of On the Water magazine. Few anglers know about the exciting opportunity every summer when big brown sharks come close to the beaches to feed after dark. On today's episode, On the Water contributor Roy Leyva introduces a group of anglers to the excitement of nighttime brown sharking from the beach. The crew sets out their baits under the light of a full moon, and it isn't long before the first angler has his hands full with a hard-running brown shark. Heavy surf casting rods and spinning reels spooled with 40-pound test line make for a fun battle on sharks that can run up to 100 pounds. Fresh chunks of mackerel, menhaden, or dead eels are used for bait, fished on heavy shark-proof wire leaders.
They're fine. Nope, not in the water. That's him right there. Jackfish, Cape Cod. Walking back in the car.
Watch out, Bob. Bob, come back in. Come in, Bob. Come in shore, Bob. These things are very strong. You got another line in front of you.
You got a big foul. It's almost done.
Touchdown! Oh! Boy, boy. Yeah! Yeah!
Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Brother, but I'm very impressed. Thanks for the show.
Brown sharks are tough, and after removing the hook with a long-handled hook remover, taking a quick measurement and a few photos, they can be returned to the surf, none the worse for wear.
Yeah. You want to take the tail? I'll take the head. It's about 62. The length, so maybe 64, 65.
That's cool.
They fight. They fight,
Oh
huh?
yeah, they fight. I mean, that's a fighting machine. Look at that.
They're strong.
All right, he's going back in.
You ready?
That's awesome.
It's gonna go up and come right back in. Maybe not. We're out here fishing for sharks on Cape beaches, and we've got our second shark on of the night, and looks like a good one. He's been fighting it for a little while. They just peeled off half his drag, or half his spool, and we're gonna land him in a second. We're gonna go in and wrestle. Yeah. Well, it's not gonna hit him. I think the light and the things bounce.
Your first shark?
First one. First time we came down. Roy said, come on down, it's hot, and he let him bring a friend. And I was lucky enough to be the friend. We get some nice fish up in New York and salmon, but this... First time it was off the slow. I mean, it was just...
Right now what Steve's doing is he's walking this fish back, and if he tries to stand toe to toe with it, the fish is just going to keep screaming, line, and taking. The only way to move these big fish back is to walk back up on the beach, and then as you walk back forward towards the water is really in that slack that you're picking up as you walk. And otherwise, you could be here all night long. As you can see,
You feel his tail whacking him.
looks like a good one.
Roy, once you grab it, you want me to...
He's probably keep working it in.
Just keep a tight line on him just in case I like, you know, I can't hold on to him.
A brown shark in the surf demands respect. These fish are incredibly strong and flexible. Roy is careful to keep his hands clear of the business end while dragging the shark up onto the beach.
Watch your hands.
There's the wash bucket.
The wash bucket.
It's a good one.
Nice fish. Real nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Hold his tail up. Lift the back up like. Yeah, that's nice.
Good job.
That's got teeth. He's got some beauties in there.
Yeah, he's got some nice teeth.
Probably just get that thing.
Thanks, Ted.
Is it brown?
He's a brown.
Smile.
Look at a little fish.
Light it up, Bob. Light it up. That's nice.
Yeah.
They're thick. They got a big head. They're glowing eye. All right, let's go up and get that other one. Good job, guys. Let's go.
Take him and push him.
To learn more about the species of sharks available in our waters, we paid a visit to the office of the Massachusetts Division of Marine Fisheries on Martha's Vineyard.
My name's Greg Skomal. I'm a state fisheries biologist and the shark biologist for the Massachusetts Division of Marine Fisheries and have been for the last 20 years. I've been pretty fortunate to have studied several species of sharks that occur in our coastal and offshore waters. I think the most interesting aspect of that is we learn so much about their biology and how they interact with fishermen. The four species of sharks that occur primarily close to shore are what we typically refer to as sand sharks, but it's a generic term. The sand sharks tend to be seasonal visitors. They move up here as water's warm and move back south as things cool off. So you'll see them primarily in the late spring, summer, and early fall before they move out. Probably the most abundant sand shark is the spiny dogfish, followed by the smooth dogfish, two very small species that rarely exceed 3 feet in length. Another sand shark is the sand tiger, which is rarely seen by fishermen but has been caught in increasing numbers north of Cape Cod. The brown shark, or the sandbar shark, is a species that occurs here generally from late June into early October. Most locals refer to it as the brown, but the more common name worldwide is the sandbar shark, and of course its Latin name is Carcharinus plumbeus, which is what geeks like myself use when we talk to other geeks. The sandbar shark is typically encountered by fishermen on the south side of the Cape, as well as on Nantucket and Martha's Vineyard Islands. From our studies on the sandbar shark since early 1987, it seems that the species is very rare, if not totally uncommon, north of Cape Cod. So if you catch what you think is a brown or a sandbar shark in Boston Harbor, in all likelihood, it's one of the other sand shark species. We've been studying some of the aspects of the movements, the ecology, the feeding biology, the age and age structure of the sandbar shark in Massachusetts waters for many years. And it seems that, for the most part, virtually all that have been caught by recreational fishermen, as well as scientists and commercial fishermen, are relatively small. I mean, this is a species that gets to be over 250 pounds and 8 feet long. But you'll see that virtually all that we've seen are smaller fish in the 50, 40, maybe 60 pound range, and generally 6 feet or less. That means that these animals are generally juveniles. And what that tells us is that the sandbar shark uses Massachusetts coastal waters, namely Vineyard and Nantucket Sounds, as secondary nursery habitat. So we provide critical habitat for this species during the warm months of the year.
We're coming! We're coming! Who's got it on?
I said about the last one.
Yeah, and then he came in and...
This one's already up on the surf, I think.
Alright, let up
ride him. Push, back up, Ty, back up. Nice. Lunch. Go, Ty. Way to go, Ty.
Ooh, he's carrying baggage.
Oh my God.
Holy shit, look at all the junk in there. I did him a favor by catching him.
Is that a second rig?
Yeah, look at it's like an umbrella rig.
That's netting.
Yeah, netting.
Oh, that's netting?
Yeah.
Netting on the fish.
It's in deeper, Roy.
You want to sit on?
Yeah.
Somebody pull that line tight, please.
Line tight.
Oh, this one's balls and muscle, huh?
Oh, he wants you.
Somebody got a bucket? You want to move? I'll splash water up on him?
Hey, Charlie. You hear that bucket of water? You want to move it?
I don't know where it is.
We'll get one. Don't worry, man. The meat eaters will get one. Now let's get a close up on the release. Bob, light.
Want to let him go? Want to get him out there? Push on.
Well, the sandbar shark, like most species of sharks, is very, very sensitive to commercial fishing pressure. And commercial fisheries off the east coast of the U.S. over the last 2 decades have diminished the population because they have very low reproductive potential. For this reason, it's really important that we collect data and information on the catches of sandbar sharks off our coast. So I would really appreciate it with those guys that are out there fishing the south side of the Cape and the islands. Give me a call, report your catch, let me know what's going on.
Thanks for watching today's episode of On the Water TV. If you'd like to learn more about brown sharking from the beaches, pick up an issue of On the Water magazine at your local newsstand, or check us out at onthewater.com. I'm Kevin Blinkoff, and from all of us at On the Water, we'd like to thank you for tuning in today.
On the Water TV is brought to you by Evinrude, makers of the innovative line of E-Tech outboards and the official outboard of On the Water TV.